States has announced a major overhaul of its military command in Japan to deepen coordination with Japanese forces amid growing security challenges posed by China. The revamp was revealed following security talks in Tokyo between U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, and their Japanese counterparts, Foreign Minister Yoko Kamikawa and Defense Minister Minoru Kihara. The United States will upgrade the U.S. Forces Japan to a joint force headquarters with expanded missions and operational responsibilities, Austin stated after the 2+2 talks. He emphasized that this will be the most significant change to U.S. Forces Japan since its inception and one of the strongest improvements in U.S.-Japan military ties in 70 years.
The United States will upgrade the U.S. Forces Japan to a joint force headquarters with expanded missions and operational responsibilities. Now, this will be the most significant change to U.S. Forces Japan since its creation, and one of the strongest improvements in our military ties with Japan in 70 years.
The ministers announced in a joint statement that the new command structure will align with Tokyo's plans to establish a joint command for its forces by March 2025. This overhaul is part of several measures to address an evolving security environment, with China identified as the greatest strategic challenge in the region. The joint statement criticized Beijing's provocative behavior in the South and East China Seas, its joint military exercises with Russia, and the rapid expansion of its nuclear arsenal. The ministers accused China of attempting to reshape the international order for its own benefit, at the expense of others. However, Austin clarified that the command upgrade was not specifically in response to any threat from China, but was intended to enhance the effectiveness and coordination of U.S. and Japanese forces. Verno! Japan hosts approximately 54,000 American troops, hundreds of U.S. aircraft, and Washington's only forward-deployed aircraft carrier strike group. The new command in Japan will be headed by a 3-star general with the possibility of appointing a 4-star commander in the future, similar to the arrangement in South Korea. For the first time, the ministers discussed extended deterrence, the U.S. commitment to use its nuclear forces to deter attacks on allies.
During that meeting, I reaffirmed our ironclad commitment to defend Japan with the full range of our capabilities, including our nuclear capabilities.
This discussion is particularly sensitive for Japan, the only country to have suffered atomic bomb attacks, which has consistently advocated for nuclear non-proliferation. The Allies also expressed concern over Russia's procurement of ballistic missiles from North Korea for its war in Ukraine and the potential transfer of weapons of mass destruction or missile technology to Pyongyang. North Korea has escalated tensions by vowing to totally destroy its enemies in case of war. Austin and Kihara also met with South Korean Defense Minister Shin Won-sik, signing an agreement to institutionalize trilateral cooperation through initiatives like real-time sharing of North Korean missile warning data and joint military exercises. The Biden administration has been pushing for closer ties between Tokyo and Seoul, despite historical tensions dating back to Japan's occupation of Korea from 1910 to 1945. The U.S. also seeks to leverage Japanese industry to ease pressure on U.S. weapons manufacturers, who are stretched by demand from conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East. Collaborative efforts include advancing missile co-production and enhancing supply chain resilience and repair capabilities for ships and aircraft. However, the flagship project to boost production of Patriot air defense missiles in Japanese factories has faced delays due to a critical component shortage from Boeing. Despite this, Blinken and Austin are set to hold further security talks with the Philippines, another key Asian ally, as part of efforts to counter China's growing assertiveness.
Today is genuinely historic. This is the first time that the Philippines has hosted our 2+2. It's, I think, really evidence of a steady drumbeat of very high-level engagements between our countries that are covering the full range of issues and opportunities that bring us together, not only security, but also economic, and we're truly grateful for this partnership.
During the regional summit in Laos, Blinken reiterated the U.S. and its partners' commitment to maintaining a free and open Indo-Pacific. This comes as the U.S. faces increasing regional challenges from China's military expansion and strategic moves. Japanese Foreign Minister Yoko Kamikawa highlighted the critical juncture facing the region, emphasizing the need to strengthen the U.S.-Japan alliance to defend the existing international order.
地域における安全保障上の増大する課題に対処するため、同盟の戦力体制を最適化していくことが重要であります。日本全土で在日米軍の戦術戦闘機を近代化する米国の計画はこれに沿うものであり、引き続き安定的な運用に向けて日米で連携して進めてまいります。
Austin echoed these sentiments, pointing to China's coercive behavior and North Korea's nuclear threats as major security concerns. China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs rebuked the U.S. and Japan's joint statements, accusing them of falsely accusing China and making irresponsible remarks about its military development and defense policy. The ministry reiterated China's commitment to peaceful development and defensive national defense policies.
牺牲他国安全利益和亚太人民福祉的，恰恰是日本和美国。日美口口声声要促进地区和平安全，维护基于规则的国际秩序，实则拉帮结伙、搞小圈子、操弄集团政治、制造阵营对抗，这些行径才是地区和平、安全与稳定面临的真正挑战。日美还一再图谋强化、延伸威慑这一冷战的产物，谋求所谓的核遏制力，势必加剧地区的紧张，引发核扩散与核冲突的风险。
The joint statement also highlighted the allies' deep concern over Russia's growing ties with North Korea and China. These developments come amid escalating global tensions, with Russia bolstering its military relationships in response to Western sanctions and its invasion of Ukraine. Austin emphasized that the new U.S. command structure in Japan aims to facilitate deeper interoperability and cooperation on joint bilateral operations during both peacetime and contingencies. This will enhance intelligence coordination, surveillance, reconnaissance, and cybersecurity capabilities. Japan has accelerated its military buildup, increasing joint operations with the U.S. and South Korea, while also strengthening its domestic defense industry. The allies have been working on various arms industry collaborations, including missile co-production and maintenance agreements for U.S. Navy ships and Air Force aircraft. The upgraded U.S. command in Japan will provide the necessary capabilities to address the strategic challenges posed by China and North Korea. This move is expected to significantly bolster the defense posture of both nations in the Indo-Pacific region. As Blinken and Austin continue their diplomatic and security engagements in Asia, the focus remains on reinforcing alliances and enhancing regional stability. The U.S. and Japan's commitment to maintaining a free and open Indo-Pacific underscores the importance of their partnership in navigating the complex security landscape. With the evolving security environment and the increasing strategic threats from China, the U.S. and Japan are poised to deepen their military cooperation and strengthen their defense capabilities. This historic upgrade of the U.S. command in Japan marks a pivotal moment in the alliance, setting the stage for greater coordination and resilience in facing future challenges. Thank you for tuning into our channel. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis of global issues.